What's going on, guys? Jacob Worth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, joined by, once again, the lovely Laci.
Thank you.
So we're here again to talk about real estate, as you guys know. And remember, guys, you're trying to come to Vegas and you're looking for a place to buy, which we're going to be talking about buying homes here in this video. There's a link down below. You can go get in touch with Laci, get in touch with somebody on her team. They will reach out to you and help you out in the process. You can also follow her on Instagram, on YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Thank you.
You got
Give me the shout out. I appreciate it.
So, but today we're going to talk about buying homes, more specifically resale here in the Vegas Valley, okay? Because a lot of you, whether you're coming to buy a home in Henderson, Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, we're actually sitting in Henderson right now, over near Green Valley.
Yep, we're in Green Valley, yes.
We're in Green Valley right now, so we're chilling here. And you guys are going to be buying resale homes. That's what most you're going to be fitting into, right? Buying resales. Most people aren't coming here to buy a brand new home within the Vegas Valley. So Laci's going to talk a little bit about that process and buying a resale home here in Southern Nevada.
Yes, resale is very popular. A lot of people assume resale means old home, and it's definitely old, but it's not old by standards of other cities and states. You know, Vegas is not a very old city. We were talking before, most of the homes, the old or resale homes are going to be 10 or 20 years old, whereas like in Connecticut and Massachusetts and some of the older states, they're like 150 years old, you know. So
I think Vegas is a town is only like a little over 100 years old.
Yes.
So we got a long way to go to catch up to those other big cities in the East Coast.
Yes. So so you know, buying a resale shouldn't be scary, and you shouldn't look down upon it. There's really a lot of opportunity in resale to get a little bit more for your money. An established neighborhood with beautiful lush landscaping like what's behind us, mature landscaping, if you will, and also some of these houses will already have a pool and the landscaping in the backyard done, so you're move-in ready, start the party, you live in Vegas. That's kind of how I see it. So resale homes right now, and we're in the springtime right now, but are really kind of, I don't know, I guess the average or the median price is like low 300s, 310, 311, 315. It kind of bobs around a little bit. It is going to pick up in the summer. At least that's what my crystal ball says. Yeah. You know, because I am a wizard sometimes. I don't know if you knew that. I'm a wizard. But that's about the average price point. Now that does take into account condos and townhomes and all sizes of houses. But if you're looking to kind of get an idea of what you might spend, start in the low 300s and work your way up. Okay.
So when we talk resale, here we're talking, oftentimes people don't realize, and we kind of emphasized this point earlier, the resale homes here, unless you're like we said, central Las Vegas or like in the northwest part of town, you can get some older homes like that. A lot of these resale homes are still gonna look pretty darn new. So in a lot of these neighborhoods, that's one thing I noticed when I first moved here to Vegas, and some people have asked me about like bad neighborhoods here, and I used to tell people that, like, I think some of these neighborhoods really haven't had enough time to even deteriorate, because you get a house 8 years, 10 years, 12 years old, still looks very good in a lot of these neighborhoods. So, and we have even more new homes coming right now. So we got more and more homes growing here. So, I mean, we got a lot of good quality resale homes here in this area.
Yeah, I mean, I just bought a house that's 30 years old, actually 31 years old, and it feels like that would be old in Las Vegas, but it's, it's just got some fixer-upper needs, and it's more cosmetic than anything. It's just to bring it more up to a modern look interior. Neighborhood's amazing. The streets are wide. It's very quiet. Lovely neighbors. Awesome. Everybody takes care of their house. So it's really just about like pride in ownership and understanding, what the zip codes look like, what the area looks like, what's established around you, what schools, what parks, etc. So resale's a really good opportunity if you don't know Las Vegas and you don't want to move into a brand new community to where everybody's kind of learning Las Vegas, because most of them are from out of state. This gives you a chance to become integrated right away into the community here in Vegas and kind of dive right in. So I love a resale house all day. Plus the resale process is like really short compared to buying a new house, unless you're buying a quick move-in new home. You can really, if I were to find you a house today and you were pre-qualified for a loan and everything was done, if we found a house today, you could close on that house in 30 days if you have a loan. 30 days. We're not a lawyer state, so some states require that you use a lawyer to do the closing process. We don't have that here in Nevada, so we are able to get in, make an offer, negotiate, get the repairs set up, take a look at what the inspector says, take a look at the appraiser, and then rush right through and get you those keys, get you in within 30 days, which is really cool.
Yeah, and for a lot of people, especially, we did a video before about first-time home buyers. I mean, a lot of first-time home buyers, obviously, they're going to find the resale home market much more affordable than trying to buy a brand new home. So if they're first-time single person, if they're a young couple, if they're newlyweds, if they've got 2 little kids or something like that, they're in a much better fit to get a resale home generally than a new home.
One of the pluses, like I guess to piggyback off of what you said, is a new home, it takes a lot more money up front to buy. You have the deposit for the house, which is fine. You have the down payment for the house, which is great. You have closing costs. Those are all kind of somewhat normal for both resale and new. But what you don't take into account, or a lot of people don't realize, is when you buy a new house, you have to do deposits on the flooring that you choose, the cabinets that you put in, all the upgrades that they're going to be building the house to your specifications. You have to give like 25 and sometimes 50% deposits on just those items, even if it's going to be rolled into your payment, because they want to know you have skin in the game too. They want, those builders want to know that, you know, you're not going to tell them to build it this way with all these weird accent walls and crap that they wouldn't have normally done. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't want the house anymore, and you bounce, and now they're stuck with this weird house that they can't sell. So they force you to, it's a lot more money up front and also a time commitment. So you are anywhere from 4 to 6 to 9 to 10 to 12 months, depending on the builder and the intricacies of the house and the neighborhood. So like I said, if you're looking to get in quick, 30 days is kind of the minimum if you have a loan. And then if you need a little more time, certainly we can always negotiate that when you put in your offer. The other thing too that is great about resale is you have room to negotiate. So if they have it listed at this and it's been on the market for a little while, we can always come in a little lower and see if there's a way to save you some money. You can't do that with new homes. It just doesn't happen. So that's one of my favorite parts. It also allows me to do the thing I'm the best at, which is negotiating, which is super fun.
All right, so basically, I mean, if you're the buyer, you've got a lot more flexibility.
Yes, absolutely. You really do. And obviously it's a dance, right? So the seller needs to get a certain amount of money out of the house, and there's a closeness to the house that they feel because they've been living in it. So you got to break that bond. There's also the buyer needs to be able to get in and get the price, get it for the right price and the best deal. So that's where the two realtors on both sides of the equation can really dance together and communicate to the best of their ability what's needed on both sides, what's wanted on both sides, and find a happy medium, which is really fun. Yeah, it's my favorite part.
Okay. Well, are there any other tips or advice or anything we need to know about buying a resale home here in Southern Nevada?
If you are coming from out of state and you want to buy a resale, it can be intimidating because you're looking on Zillow and realtor.com and all these websites that have these estimates of the house, or zestimates, if you will, that are never right, just FYI. So don't be fooled by those zestimates. You know, really talk to a realtor. I'm always here if you need advice or help. Talk to somebody who knows the market and knows what the real values are, and who can also express to you, you know, hey, that neighborhood is a little bit on a decline right now based on the year-over-year analysis. You might want to move just a block up because that's going to give you a little more ROI and things like that. You know, we really can give you insight. So don't try to go it alone, I guess is my best tip. Don't go it alone. It's never, ever too early to reach out to me. Someone from my team, whether me or my partner or anybody else that we have, will reach out and we'll connect with you as early as you'd like in the process and really try to walk you through step by step how things go. It's really important to trust your real estate professional and to build a relationship early. So it's been fun.
Because you've had a few people reach out to you and they're like a few years away. Yeah,
I had somebody recently reach out and say they're buying in 5 years and they just wanted to get to know me. And I said, great, let's have a conversation. And it was really cool. I had somebody else say they reached out and said that they were 2 years out. And I said, great, let's have a conversation. And then like 2 minutes later, they started texting me all these listings that they wanted to see. And I said, I thought you said you were like 2 years out. And they said, after speaking with you, I changed my mind and I want to buy sooner, which was super exciting and fun. And we've been talking since then. So
cool.
Yeah.
Always working the magic.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I mean, at the end of the day, I am very good at making sure people understand how cool Vegas is, how many great things there are, and also what the market looks like, which might speed you up or slow you down depending on your motivation. The market's rapidly changing. We've got the Raiders coming. We've got all kinds of great things happening in Vegas. So while I did quote some pricing earlier in this video, please know that like that's going to change tomorrow. So and it's either going to go up or stay steady. But regardless, like, it's always ever changing. So it's really important to have that relationship so you can just text or call someone on a whim and ask for information and not wait for this whole dance of, are you pre-qualified? Are we friends? Do we know each other? That's why you want to click the link below and call me. That's all I have to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, sorry, just a little plug.
So once again, Laci comes on and does a great job.
Thank you.
On the channel. So thank you, Laci, for coming.
Thanks.
And remember, guys, if you want to get in touch with Laci, that link is down below. Either her or someone from the team will get in touch with you. They're going to help you through the home buying process here if you're looking to buy a resale home here in Southern Nevada. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, Laci.
Thank you.
I'm Jacob. This is Laci. This is My Life in Vegas.